Have you ever wondered what drives success through the toughest times? The world is so full of trials, but if there's one key quality that can sum up unparalleled success, it would be persistence. We all learn from the stories of Colonel Sanders, Thomas Edison, J.K. Rowling, and Michael Jordan, just ordinary failures who turned their losses into stepping stones toward success. But here's the irony: not all persistence results in success without adequate guidance. We'll also explore the ancient tale of Nehemiah, a stark reminder where unmatched persistence met divine intervention. Join me on a journey through these stories where you'll discover the hidden keys to unlocking your limitless potential and propel you towards your ultimate goals. Here is a contemporary model of persistence in the example of Colonel Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Picture this: you are 65 years old with only a social security check and a secret chicken recipe. Sanders was rejected hundreds of times as he traveled around the country selling his recipe. His was no journey to sell chicken. It was simply one of relentless determination. Colonel Sanders was rejected 1,009 times before he got his first yes. Each one of those days when he was turned down, he could have just closed the door, accepted his pension, and silently walked away. But he didn't. Instead, he pushed forth with unwavering persistence, believing in his culinary creation. This belief, coupled with his relentless pursuit, eventually established one of the world's most popular fast food chains. This is not a story only of how eventually his fried chicken franchise would be successful, but a story of how pure determination, based on a strong belief in one's vision, can convert seeming defeat into an overwhelming victory. Let's consider another giant in terms of persistence: Thomas Edison. The name bears the meaning of invention and persistence. Edison's path was filled with failures and trials that would have crippled most men. But his drive could not be stopped. Edison is well known to have said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Every time Edison failed in his experiments, he discovered something that would never work and got closer to making discoveries which were groundbreaking. His relentless drive not to quit, despite countless failures, led Edison to obtain over 1,000 patents, including those of the phonograph, the motion picture camera, and most famously, the electric light bulb. From the dim glow of Edison's bulb, we turn to the magical world of J.K. Rowling, who turned her life from the depths of despair to a success story that knew no parallels. Before Harry Potter mesmerized the world, Rowling faced personal and professional hurdles of gigantic proportions. The single mother was on welfare, tirelessly working day and night to make ends meet, and writing a book that would turn into a worldwide phenomenon. A manuscript rejected by 12 publishers who could not fathom the potential of her wizarding world. But she persisted. Rowling did not relent in her conviction concerning the value of the story she was telling about herself. When Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone finally hit the bookshelves, it touched off a tidal wave in culture and literature. Hit like and subscribe if you are enjoying these insights, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on other new empowering content, helping turn your aspirations into accomplishments. Let's move forward to see how the power of adopting persistence can not only change your life, but in turn begin to change everything around you. Her persistence not only altered her life, but also redesigned the face of an entire industry and served as motivation for millions to dream and read. And therein lies the powerful lesson from J.K. Rowling's journey. Rejection is but redirection. one among many steps necessary on the way to our dreams being realized. It is an excellent story of the impact of clinging to one's vision in the face of adversity. Are you amazed by such remarkable stories of determination and resilience? If you are, then it makes me glad that you are here with us, learning about the power of persistence. Just remember, big achievers once started where you might be today, facing challenges but ready to push through. Hit like and subscribe if you are enjoying these insights, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on other new empowering content, helping turn your aspirations into accomplishments. Let's move forward to see how the power of adopting persistence can not only change your life, but in turn begin to change everything around you. Switching gears from the world of literature to a basketball court with the journey of Michael Jordan, an epitome of how failure can actually fuel success. Indeed, this became one of the defining blows in the beginning of a career that would later see him as an NBA legend. He got cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of bowing down to defeat, though Jordan used that rejection as motivation to work harder than ever, his dedication to improvement was relentless. Mornings, nights, and any moment he could spare were spent on honing his skills by shooting baskets and mastering the game. Jordan's persistence paid off, not only in making the team the following year, but in rocketing him to the ultimate peak of basketball. He led the Chicago Bulls to 6 NBA championships and earned the MVP title 5 times. His is a story that bears testament to the fact that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of success. Jordan's career teaches us that true persistence is an unshakable commitment to personal excellence and a form of resiliency that doesn't believe in the acceptance of defeat. Now let's visit the world of theoretical physics with Albert Einstein. Early academic difficulties would have discouraged most people from a career in science. Einstein was a slow talker. He did not speak until the age of 4, and he was labeled dull by his early teachers. He had to face many rejections in his academic life. He was not given a teaching position for quite some time and instead worked as a patent clerk. It was his persistence of nature that would engage Einstein with complex problems, sometimes theorizing and experimenting in his free time. It was his persistence through the equations that led to the formulation of the theory of relativity, which revolutionized how we understand space, time, and gravity. His story underlines a deep truth. Extraordinary success usually stays for those who persevere with sheer effort and hold on tenaciously to a vision, even when nobody else believes in it. The mark of Einstein that he left behind us was not just a scientific discovery, but it also conveyed the message: the human mind is capable of infinite capability to develop, despite the lack of early successes. In the realm of music, Beethoven's is also a story of persistence to overcome overwhelming odds. Although it is a well known myth, Beethoven was never told that he was too stupid to be a musician. Yet he did face a shattering personal challenge that could have ended his career: progressive hearing loss that started when he was in his late 20s. But Beethoven, despite his increasing deafness, continued to write, perform, and conduct, somehow managing to produce some of the most sublime works, like the Ninth Symphony, entirely in silence within his own head. His ability to overcome personal and professional obstacles and still produce music that is indescribably inspiring to the millions of people of the world transcends it. Beethoven's life is encouraging for not letting physical limitations define our potentials. His legacy teaches us that great achievements can be reached through resilience and unwavering determination. A biblical story of grit and resilience centers around Nehemiah, a man driven by a fierce sense of divine purpose to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. Against all odds and discouragement, his unyielding persistence wrote an epic of the power of unwavering faith and resolve. His leadership echoes that of Edison and Jordan, for that he is able to rally a community around a vision and bring it through adversity through united efforts. This exemplifies that true persistence, especially if aligned with a divine mission, can allow one to achieve even monumental goals and inspire a collective spirit of resilience and faith. In business, science, sports, and the arts, the common thread that runs through all accomplished personalities has not been talent or circumstances, but dogged determination to keep going when the going gets tough. As we've seen from ancient and modern stories, perseverance is not just a path toward individual success, it is a way of changing entire communities and legacies. Think about some of the goals or dreams you have. Think of the obstacles you're facing. Are they really insurmountable? Or have you not applied the power of persistence? You know, persistence lets you turn failures into stepping stones. Each setback, each rejection, each obstacle becomes a fuel for your determination and polishes your skill. So if you are ready to turn your struggles into victories, not only dreaming, but doing, then persistence is your road to accessing that success. As we have seen today, persistence is more ability of the successful. It is the very backbone of triumph. The relentless pursuit of goals, as demonstrated by Edison's timeless tinkering and Rolling's unwavering submissions, has been the fuel that ignites fires of success. These stories remind us that no barrier is too high and no obstacle is insurmountable. It isn't the setbacks we endure, but how we respond to them that carve our path to success. So I challenge you now, channel this inspiration into your life. What is one area that you can develop more persistence in starting today? Let those stories energize your resolve to overcome and achieve it. If you are interested in the discovery of real abundance and how it fits spiritual practice, I suggest you watch this video next. Remember, the power of success is in your ability to persevere. Keep pushing, keep striving, and I'll see you in that video where we shall look much further into rethinking wealth in its true essence.